Hello. It's Calvin Watkins, and I am a realtor with your new home with Keller Williams Legacy. And it's exciting to bring you our first show. It's the first live stream that we're doing about home ownership. I created this show called Your New Home to help people understand how the real estate market works, but to help people buy, sell, and also help investors. One of the things about the Great American Dream is that people are able to build wealth through real estate. Whether you buy a house, whether you sell a house, it's a good way to kind of build a family nest egg. People use the equity in their homes to send children to college, to start small businesses. I think it's really important to use real estate as an investment in your portfolio to help you build wealth. So it's a lot to talk about. It's a lot going on with interest rates down to historical lows. A lot of housing inventory is not available. There's some inventory that stays in the market longer because people are looking for something in particular with their house. It's not a lot of the fancy bells and whistles. A lot of properties on the market now. On top of that, we have a lot of new builds coming up, and I want to show you some of those. I want to show you how I can help you as a professional realtor to not only help you find your new home, but also help you look at the different things that home ownership can bring you. Everything from building wealth, building family wealth, from upsizing. If you have a new family, you want to grow your family. You need more. If you grow your family, you need more space. Or those who are a little later with older children who want to downsize, maybe get a smaller place. Also, as investors, I think investing in real estate, owning property where you do what's called flipping, where you buy a property at one price and then you sell it at a different price, you sell it for a little higher. I think that's a great opportunity for people to build wealth with real estate, as well as looking at buying and holding. You can actually start your own investment portfolio. You can have properties that you own, that you rent out on a monthly basis, and then that rent money can go towards again building wealth for you. It could pay the mortgage on the new house that you own. So a lot of different things we want to get into. But again, it's our first show. I figured I would start with the 5 things that people should do when buying a home. A lot of oversights. One of the things is a lot of times with so many houses on the market, with not as much inventory on the market today, and so many people wanting to buy a home because interest rates are at historical lows, people are buying a lot of houses, sometimes sight unseen. They come in, they're offering higher more than asking price. So if a house is listed for 200,000, you have people who offer more. It's pretty much when they say when a realtor listing agent, when someone puts a house on the market for sale, they'll come and say, "Hey, we're taking offers on this property," and those offers often are at below, but oftentimes over the actual asking price of the house. So that's a lot of things we want to go into, so you can understand when you should offer more for a house. If you get caught up, a lot of times it's sort of like buying things at an auction. You're like, okay, if someone says 100,000, you're ready to raise your paddle and say, I would take it for 125, 150. Having a professional and experienced realtor in your corner will help you make that right decision, because you could often be paying more for a property than what it's worth. We've experienced that in the past, back in the real estate boom of 2008 and the ultimate crash. And so it's important to really understand how the market works in terms of what you're buying and making sure you get the right value for what you're investing in. But a lot of times people they go seeing houses unseen. So it's really important to have, again, a professional realtor with you to help you through that process. If you're looking at ways to look for houses, I think, again, you find a quality real estate agent. And as a professional real estate agent with Keller Williams Legacy, I bring a wealth of resources to the table, and I'm always honest and upfront. I'll tell you I don't know everything. I know when to say I don't know and tell you I don't know, but I have the resources in place with professional realtors at Keller Williams Legacy. And I was actually on a Zoom call the other day. I had a direct conversation with Gary Keller, one of the gentlemen that actually created Keller Williams Legacy. So having access to people who are very well informed. I don't think any agent can say they know everything about a transaction. Everyone has a circle of influence they can go to help get information. And I'm just excited because in this space of being a realtor, I have access to the information to get you the right information so you can make your right decision. Again, either as a buyer, a seller, or as an investor. So it's really important that you create a relationship with a real estate agent that you trust and someone that's going to help you either get the top dollar for your home that you're selling or help you make the best investment for the house that you're buying. One of the things that I do, my background is also professional video photography and marketing. So the listings that come through me as a real estate agent, I have a marketing plan that I put in place to help get that listing not only shown on a typical MLS, but we actually market that listing across the network. And we're building a network here, and we're asking people to like and follow us across different social media channels. You can reach us across all social media channels. That's YouTube at Your New Home. You can find us at Facebook Facebook.com/Your New Home TV. You can also find us on Instagram, Your New Home TV. So we hope that you will like, subscribe, and share that information, because it's so many people that actually need help understanding how this process works. But again, with that, I created this show called Your New Home. And in a couple of weeks, I'm going to have different people come on. I have next week on next Friday, we'll be airing every Friday. And next Friday, the 12th, we're going to have a mortgage expert come on to tell you how the financing of your home works. I'm going to have another gentleman come on, Ronnie, Credit Hero. He's going to come on and tell you how to fix your credit so that you make sure you qualify for your credit ratings. Your credit is high, so you can qualify for the best mortgage that you can get, as well as talk to Jeff. He's a home improvement professional. He's going to tell you what to do in terms of either getting your house listed for sale or what to look for when you're buying a house. And oftentimes people have bought houses sight unseen, and it's very important that you get a home appraisal done when you're looking to buy your new home. And as a professional real estate agent, I make sure we dot all those I's and T's, cross those T's, but also I have a punch out list to make sure that we go through with you, again, as a buyer or a seller and as an investor, to make sure that all these things line up. So you're not getting a house, you're not selling a house with a broken air conditioning and then find out later it's broken and you lose money on your listing price. Make sure that you're not buying a house that has flood problems, and all of a sudden, you miss it, you sign off on the deed, you sign off the transaction, and a little later you find out, oh, this house has water problems that you didn't know about. So it's very important to make sure you contact someone that's going to help you find the right quality of house and make sure that all the, there are no problems with it, no issues with it, because those things come back to haunt you. If you buy a house that the basement floods every time there's a rainstorm, that destroys your carpet, it gets you mold in the house. It can lead to all types of other problems with the structure. So it's very important that you have a professional, qualified realtor who understand those things and can help you make the right decision in your home buying process. Another thing is making sure you get an appraisal for your home. A professional appraiser is not your real estate agent. Just want to make sure. So as an agent, I help you come in and do what's called a CMA, which helps you find the right price that you could probably sell your house for. Again, it's something we have to agree on, but it's very important that you understand what the bank looks for and how the appraisal process is done. So bring in a professional appraiser, make sure that you are getting the right money for your house, or make sure you're paying the right amount of money for the house that is going to help you qualify for the right loan for your house. So a lot of these things are going to come from this show. Again, this is our first one. I figured I would come on, introduce myself as a professional realtor, introduce what we're doing with the show, and then just kind of go from there and start introducing you to the connections that I have, people in my circle of my sphere of influence, and talk about just home buying process. And again, to help anyone out there, starting from day one, you should look at. Don't think that because today is Friday, you're going to say, okay, tomorrow I'm going to buy a house. It's a planning process. It's not something that people often jump up and do right away. So in this process of doing the show, we're gonna air this weekly. We want to make sure that we're in a space where we can help you guys follow us along. If you know someone looking to buy a house that gets been talking about it, have them follow us here on YouTube, Your New Home TV, or have them follow us on Facebook, Your New Home TV. So it's really important that we get that. I'm gonna put my contact information up for anyone that needs help finding a realtor. Every week, starting next week, I'm going to showcase a open house that we'll be doing. I've been filming as a professional marketer, professional video producer, and photographer I've been doing a lot of photography for realtors and got some great shots of some houses I'd like to share with you guys. Really nice stuff. And it helps give you ideas, helps you with some creativity. Or it might be a house that you see that's available that you might want to purchase. But along this process of doing this show, I want to make sure that you guys have access to the professionals. Make sure you have access to the information that you need to make the right decision with buying your house. I want to introduce you to someone that's called, she goes by the title of Mortgage Mama. She's a mortgage professional. She'll help you. She's going to come on next week and talk to you about what it takes, what to look for in a home loan process, and how to get the right loan and how the bank looks at your house in terms of the equity and how much they're going to lend you. She's going to talk about first-time mortgage. We're going to talk about conventional mortgages, different things around financing your property. So this is a quick video I want to show you on her.
If you've ever dreamed of buying a home but you don't have a boatload of cash sitting around, you're probably wondering if you can ever qualify for a mortgage. Or do you already own a home but are not sure if you're in the right loan? That's where a competent mortgage professional comes in. Hi, I'm Bridget McGee, the Maryland Mortgage Mama. In order to get qualified for a mortgage loan, a lender requires certain information to help them to determine if you qualify and what type of loan will work best for your situation. The first thing you want to do is speak to a lender in your area. Finding a lender on the same page with you who has your best interest at heart will help the process go a whole lot smoother. You should expect the right lender to return your calls and emails in a timely manner. They should be available to answer your questions and provide guidance. You deserve to be educated on the process by a lender with integrity. When you choose to work with me and my team, our first discussion will include me getting to know you and your goals, and you getting to know us.
So there you have it. That's just a little segment I wanted to kind of show you to introduce you to one of the professionals we have coming on the show. So it's really important that you guys watch us and don't just think that you can go out there and make a decision and say, hey, we're going to buy a house tomorrow. There's a process because there's a lot of steps involved. As a professional realtor, I make sure that I bring to the table the things that you need to make sure that all the things are in place. One of the things I'm really big on is making sure that people review the paperwork, whether you're buying a house, listing a house, even for an investor. There's so much paperwork involved in the process. It's really important that you sit down with a professional and go over all that paperwork, so you're not just signing. You could be signing your life away in a contract. And all these things are regulated by the state of Maryland and any other state that you might be living in. So it's just really important to make sure that all these things are taken into consideration, and we do this at a nice pace, something that you're comfortable with, something that I can actually sit down and walk you through the process. And again, I'll tell you, if it's something I don't know, I'll make sure that I bring the resources of Keller Williams to the table to make sure that any questions you have that can be answered. There are no discrepancies. There are no hidden features about buying, selling, or investing in the property. Everything you need, it will be brought to the table. So again, I just kind of want to introduce you guys to me, Calvin Watkins, professional realtor with Keller Williams Legacy, and the company is called Your New Home. This show is also called Your New Home. Follow us at Your New Home TV, and that's pretty much what we have to do for today. So again, reach out to us if you want to give us an email. Please send an email to yournewhometv@gmail.com. Leave a comment at Your New Home TV on Facebook, Your New Home TV on YouTube, Your New Home TV at Instagram. Any kind of way you want to reach out to us, if you can like and share our show, it'd be greatly appreciated. And that's kind of like what we're looking to do. So again, I'm Calvin Watkins, realtor and host of Your New Home TV, and thank you guys for joining us today. Today's sponsor of the show is Chosen Media Video Production Company, which is also my company, and just gonna have a different sponsor every week. And again, remember, join us starting next week, because every weekend we're going to feature either an open house or a house that we actually worked in to do the photography and video to show you different houses around. Also, if you are in a different state and you need help with buying a house in Maryland, give me a call, shoot me an email, yournewhometv@gmail.com. Or if you are a realtor in a different state and you'd like to reach out to me, maybe it's someone in Maryland is looking to move to your area, please send me an email, yournewhometv@gmail.com. I'm Calvin Watkins, and thank you guys for watching us today, and take care.
Well, images take some vision and some thought to put together, and that was done by a longtime friend of mine, Calvin Watkins. Calvin's up there, he's humble. Calvin, please give him a hand. He did a phenomenal job. He's a filmmaker, something I do as well outside of my role as Fox 45.